And welcome back to another episode of Curvaceous Soulful Kitchen. In this one, I really wanted to address like how you create your own rhythm in the kitchen, because this is a concept that this kitchen is built on, right? Getting to know yourself, getting to know what your rhythm looks like, your own rhythm looks like, what support actually looks like for you specifically, and then you get to give yourself the gift to actually embody that every day, to give yourself what you need every day so you feel supported and nourished in your body in your own kitchen. So I just want to break down the couple foundational ingredients or components. Come on. I love puns, so it's just going to happen. If you don't love puns, I can't help you. It's just, again, own alignment. I honor where you're at and I honor where I'm at, because when I'm in the professional kitchen, the puns are hard, bro. Like they're great, but they're it's my signature. So I can't help myself, all right? So it's like creating your own rhythm in the kitchen. So I want you to think about it. It's like, what's the rhythm? Like, how do you flow in your kitchen right now? Like, how do you even think about the kitchen? How do you approach it? Earlier, I talked about the stories. So it's like, what stories do you have going on in your head about your kitchen? Is it stressful? Does cooking feel like a chore? Do you have like, what should I cook for myself today? I guess I should eat. You know, like, what's the energy you're bringing into your kitchen? And then I want you to think about, like, what do you desire to feel in your kitchen? Like, how do you actually want to feel and move through your kitchen? Do you want to have like some things in the freezer so you know you have some like quick ingredients on hand so you can just quickly put a meal together? Or do you want to have like some simple I think, I'm not sponsored, but I'm just like, I know there's shortcuts to buy that are like 90 seconds, like grains or rice or quinoa. You can have that in your pantry. So it's like, how do you support, it's like having certain ingredients in your kitchen so you can feel supported for when the days you don't feel like cooking, because I even have those. And I'm like, I'm not cooking today. What am I going to put in my face? And it's important, right? Because it's like those elements make you feel supported and honor your rhythm, right? There's no shame and judgment here. So it's like being honest with yourself and learning to use this. There's this term called discernment. So it's like you get to check in with yourself and you use your own discernment of like, what actually feels good to me and what doesn't feel good to me. And learning about yourself and being honest with yourself. Okay? The shoulds are not fun. The shoulds are from other people. Okay? They're taught to you. So when you learn and start, navigating and practicing your own discernment, if a should does come up, just become aware of it, but you don't have to anchor it in. You know what I mean? There's a difference there. So it's like learning. So it's like, what feels good to you? And there's like a few ways to honor that. It's like, what feels good to you body-wise? And I mean this like capacity-wise. Like how much can you, how much food can you fit in your body at that certain moment? And it's like, not every day, all day, every 3 meals. I don't think I have 3 meals, but it's just like, what feels good to you? Can you have a huge meal at every meal? Probably not. If you can, that's your own alignment. That's what I'm saying. And it's about honoring that and recognizing that in your capacity. And speaking of capacity, like, what is your energy level day to day? Is it like you feel creative every day and you feel like you could put out like a 45-minute meal every single time you cook? Probably not. And again, if you do, that is your own rhythm. That is your own capacity level. Good on you. And some days, like especially on days that I work, at the at the restaurant, I'll have like sometimes I don't even have breakfast. Today I did, but it doesn't matter. But it's like there's that. It's not like ebbs and flows, but it is a flow, right? Like every day it changes. Like your energy and capacity to cook changes every day, and so it's okay that it is, because it's normal. And also to, again, embody your own rhythm, you have to honor that space. You have to hold space for yourself that your mood will change. And or your energy level will change. And it's like your mood. What are you in the mood to eat? What are you also craving? Are you craving anything? Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. And when you are craving something, do you honor that? What are you craving? Do you put like a healthy spin on it, or do you just kind of starve that craving and allow it to get worse? Because it will, and it usually does. At least with me, it does. But that's what happens. It's like you can learn to flow with your rhythm. It's like, oh, you're craving something, chocolate? Cool, I'm going to buy this, or I'm going to create this for myself. And so I have something easy but still, nutritious when I crave chocolate. So it's just like putting things in place for you to feel supported in your own kitchen, in your own space. And then what feels good to you money-wise, right? There's always this like notion that I know since the beginning of the year, the grocery prices have shifted. I'll say they've shifted. And it's always like, oh, healthy eating is expensive. It's like, well, it depends. What are you eating? What are you putting in that face of yours? So it's just like, you don't want to, sometimes not everyone can afford buying all organic all the time, but it's like some days you can splurge on yourself if you want, whether it's like a different branded chocolate or just like, hey, I'm actually going to buy organic meat of some sort, or whatever you eat. Again, there's vegans, there's was it paleo? I haven't thought about them in a while, because I eat that way sometimes. And there's meat eaters. Like, it's your own rhythm, you get to create it, you get to align with that rhythm for yourself. And so that's the part of it. So it's like every time that you take an action towards what supports your rhythm in the kitchen, that's what I call taking an aligned action, because it's aligned with your own rhythm. And the more you practice and embody that, that's how you create your own rhythm, right? That's how you embody your own rhythm, right? It's just like compounding these aligned actions that support you, that make you feel good in your kitchen, that actually make you feel excited and curious again in your kitchen, that make you feel creative in your kitchen. Because it's like, again, when you're getting creative and you start to feel joy, you still have to have fun in your kitchen, that sort of like frequency and vibe doesn't match with, hey, I'm feeling stressful in my kitchen. Oh, I have to cook again today. Like, you're not going to have fun in that space, y'all. That's not going to happen for you. And so I just want you to become aware and start getting to know yourself, getting to know your own rhythm. What actually feels supported. Is it, like I said, is it to have different ingredients on hand so you can make a quick ass meal that's still good for you? Or is it like having, it's like what we do at the restaurant. It's like, is it prepping your ingredients ahead of time so you can have multiple options of like what to make later on in the week? That's usually what I do. Because I get bored. I can't meal prep like normal, like regular meal prep people. Unless it's a really good recipe and I just want to like go all in. But going all in for me on a recipe is like 3 days tops, maybe. Because I need variety. I love variety. Food is fun for me. And so it's like, I want to have food. I want to have fun with food. So I'm going to create that support system for myself. So that is how you create your own rhythm in the kitchen. Again, just some basic things that I wanted to share with you and some ideas, and we'll go through it more later. But with that, like when you're creating your own rhythmic kitchen and learning how to, again, create discernment, exercising that muscle to, it's like checking in with your body, right? Your body has a voice, whether you believe it or not. And it's like, hey, do we want to eat this today? You check in, yes or no. Get to know yourself. What is a yes or no? We're all different. My yeses and nos and my body are different than yours. That's kind of your body. That's kind of your intuition. And that's a relationship that's available to you is how I want to put that. Because it's a great opportunity, right? Because we want to create meals and feed ourselves in harmony with our body, right? Like, I've worked with a handful of like diabetic clients before, and that's what all they want is like, I just want to work in harmony with my body. And I was like, well, when was the last time you talked to your body? Wait, what? Or like, I remember there's this lady that was a therapist at a networking thing. And I asked her, I was like, well, when was the last time you asked your body what she wanted to wear? She's like, come again? I've never thought about that before. I was like, this is what my body wanted to wear today. Look at it. And it's like, it'll surprise you, but that's part of building that relationship, right? And it's like, if you haven't talked to your body, it's going to take some time, because now you have to create space for your body to feel safe enough to speak to you. Because it's like, have you like shamed your body throughout the time, or have you like been nice to your body? So it's like building that relationship again. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. And just be patient with yourself. And again, take the trash out. And I mean, take the trash out, remove the judgment. Remove the judgment. Because judgment is the thief of joy. And I actually created something for you. So to help you create your own rhythm in the kitchen, there's this, I created these like playful frameworks for you. So like every meal, there's more in there than this, but in every meal, there's like a vegetable, there's a protein, there's like a base, there's a flavor, like combinations in there, or like sometimes there's like an added texture or color. So you get to play with that and kind of check in with your body, right? So you're like, what base do I want today? And you ask your body, or it's like, you know, you ask yourself, like, what are you craving? What are you in the mood for? Right? And then we factor in time. That is last. But again, you lead from yourself, because it's your rhythm in your kitchen. It's your space. You get to lead in this space. And then you go through the vegetables, or like the added crunch, or the added texture, or like some sort of flavoring that you're craving that you could add into your meal. And it is actually called your kitchen compass. It's had a few, I want to say upgrades and refinements. But it's called your kitchen compass, and it's something I'm really passionate about sharing, because it really does help you build that muscle of communicating with yourself and your body and intuition, and then creating that kind of guessing work out of like, what am I going to make for dinner? Oh, I have to cook again. It takes that out for you, because it's like, again, it's structured, it's playful, it's adaptable. That's what the kitchen is for. And it actually has like 4 basic moods in there, right? You have cozy and comfort, you have bold and playful, and then you have fresh and bright, something quick usually. And then you have chopped home kitchen edition, because we all have those days. You're like, I don't care what I eat, I just need food in my face. So that's kind of the vibe for that one. But it's fun to learn about it, right? You get to learn about yourself, figure out like which moods you commonly use and are in, and you get to adjust, and you know, it helps you like grocery shop, like, because you know what your mood is. You're getting to know and discover yourself, right? You're getting to know yourself, what moods you're in. And so now you know what to shop for, what to buy, and it helps you just kind of create that alignment and embodiment of yourself, of being in your own soulful, curvaceous, soulful kitchen and creating your own rhythm with that. Because that is the biggest gift you can give yourself, is honoring your own rhythm. And I want to give this gift to you. And it's a long time coming, but I've been talking about like the body compass for years on my Instagram, and it's just fun to be like, oh, it's full circle for me actually sharing this with you about the kitchen compass, because that's exactly what it is. Because it's like, if you want to feel ease and actually have fun in your kitchen, and you just want to feel supported in your kitchen, you have to learn how to navigate and create your own rhythm. And the kitchen compass is a beautiful tool for you to use to get to know what your rhythm is. And so it's self-guided, and I'll put the link below, but it's also in my profile. I almost said bio. I guess that's the same thing, right? YouTube and Instagram. I don't know. Who cares? It's the same thing. It's the same place. Whatever. It's fine. And yeah, like I said, it's your kitchen, it's your rhythm, and you get to hold space for you to lead it. I hold space for you to lead it, and now it's time for you to step in to that space and lead it yourself.